Alright, what's up guys? So we're back. It's been a few days. I haven't really done nothing to the car. I will say I have sold the Long Beaches. So we have no more Long Beaches. Sold them. And that money is going towards some Aristos I'm picking up this week. Pretty geeked. So, but found out. So once I pulled these wheels off, I found out that we are on the H&R Cup Kit. So it's only like 1.5 inch drop. But hey, when I put this thing on the ground, it's not going to be as tall as stock height, which is kind of exciting. Pretty geeked about that. No real updates. I have not done nothing to the frame. Still crooked over here, still smashed over here. Like I said, I still got my section to put in. I still got the tool to be used. Engine wise, I got to take the cherry picker back to my friend. So I'm going to set this thing on the ground and just start cleaning it by hand. I really want to do timing belt and water pump. Like I said, it does look fairly new, but I don't know if I want to trust it. I mean, I do kind of see some surface cracks. It looks a little worn. So I'm probably gonna do timing belt water pump while it's out. Might as well, that'll be easiest. I'm gonna check the shaft play on the turbo, which actually the turbo, I can't tell if that was leaking from the turbo or I just had like a valve cover leak. I'm not too sure. Clearly we had some axle leakage. That's all got to be sprayed down. Yeah, also found out it's got a stage 1 tune, so that's a plus. I have yet to pull the ECU out, but I'm pretty sure, pretty confident, I was told it has a stage 1 tune. It's got a new cabin filter. Ooh. This exhaust is damn near brand new. Not sure if you can see under here or not, but all the way back, it's like brand new. Literally $1,000 freaking exhaust. These axles are in good shape, no tears, no nothing, and I believe they're OEM, so that's a plus right there. Oh, I actually, thanks to Alex Profit, guy down in Ohio, picked me up some Oem Skirts. I'm actually probably gonna mount them up real quick just to see what they look like. Yeah, buddy. So we're honestly getting there. There's really just the frame to me needs to be pulled, and I haven't really done a video on the interior yet, but interior wise, it's 100% here. We got all brushed aluminum, all the doors. Door cards are actually outside of the car. There's my seat belt in the box, so we got a driver's side seat belt. The only thing is I don't think I have the black cover for this. I might have to hunt that down to like that one that's got over there. Obviously the dash needs replaced. That's gonna be a fun project, but that's gonna be on the last on my list. So for now, I'm just gonna like duct tape, black duct tape over that. My biggest thing is the frame right now. So it's still got the stickers. I mean, it's like there. These have actually been reupholstered, so they're actually in good shape. I want to say the rears have not been though. So the rears are OEM saggy, which don't bother me. I don't really mind right now. Interior is literally the last thing on my list. So yeah, last night I sold the Long Beaches. That money will be funding towards the Aristos. But yeah, I found out we're on some H&R Cup Kit. That's cool. So I mean, the car is lowered just a hair. That makes me feel a little better. I mean, it's like a $500 kit right there. I don't even know if you're gonna lower it. Why don't you go all out? So I mean, I thought it was stock suspension, but like I said, I didn't even pull the wheels off, so I didn't really know. But we are H&R Cup Kit, so That's cool. So yeah, this week I really want to start diving at this thing. I have not really touched it. I've been pretty much gathering parts. So my buddy actually sourced me a hood. Jonathan Keeler, local guy. Shout out to him. He went to the junkyard for me. Because I've been working my ass off, so I haven't really had time. Plus it's like an hour away, so I'm just gonna have to go pick it up from him. But he got me a hood, core support, crash bar, and fender for me. They're gonna be silver, but I don't really care. It's gonna be for test fitting purposes, which ain't gonna bother me. A lot of people say I should just tube this thing. I don't really want to tube it. I want it all OEM. I want this car back to stock OEM, which is why I'm getting the Aristos. The only thing I'm gonna do is just bags. I'm gonna clean up the motor the best I can. It's real dirty, like nobody ever showed this thing love, ever. They just kind of threw parts at it and called it a day. I'm not even sure on miles on this car. I've yet to turn the key and look at the dash. I'm pretty sure it's like 170, just like the most of them, but who knows. Oh, I also got me, shout out John Snyder, ECS tuning, turbo inlight, well, throttle body to intercooler pipe. And then a guy from Facebook picked me up some Audi TT R32 control arms, so that'll fix my camber issue. And then I got Hayden, he's parting out his wagon. He's gonna send me ball joint extensions. He's got some Billy Bond -5 drop plates for the rear. And then I want to say, what else am I getting from him? I want to say that's it. Maybe motor mount spacers too, because I'm gonna need some motor mount spacers. Last thing on the list is gonna be subframe. I shouldn't even have sold my original IDF subframe, but I'm freaking retarded. Actually, I think it was Black Forest Industries. I think it might be a BFI or IDF. I don't know. I got it like 7 years ago, and now I regret selling it. There's a lot of things I wish I wouldn't have sold. Let's see, if sway bar will be coming out. Obviously it's got stock links because it's not that low, but I do plan on bagging the car, so guess what, we will be notched as well. So that's gonna be, while we're fixing the frame, it's also gonna be a notched frame, which is gonna be kind of cool. It'd be my first time notching, because when I bought the Jetta it was already notched. But that's it. Zach L, he hooked me up with some headlights. They're missing backs, but they'll be good enough just to test fit. They got me an extra intake for whatever reason. He gave it to me for free, which is cool. But yeah, that's where we sit, guys. That is where we sit. I'm pretty stoked on this build. Honestly, parts are coming together really quick. I have 2 keys for the car. I need to mark which one is programmed and which one's not. I was told one is not programmed, which is no big deal, but I want to say this newer one is programmed. I really won't know until I try starting the car, I guess. Ooh, that's gonna be hard to tell. Actually, no, the newer one is the program one, I was told, so that's cool. So yeah, that's where we stand, guys. Not really update on the car, it's just pretty much parts updates. I'm literally gathering everything I'll need. I'm pretty much stockpiling. I haven't really dove into the car, so figured I'd do a little video update. I'm gonna keep everybody updated with these videos, time lapse, get into depth on what I'm gonna do, how I'm doing it. I even record myself doing the stuff. I've just been kind of literally gathering, so I haven't really done work right now, so stay tuned. I'll actually be throwing some work down on this car, and that's about it. So I appreciate all the supports, appreciate you guys liking the videos, watching the videos. Go ahead and even comment down below what you think I should do. Throw me some ideas on how I should do it. Just like this whole ABS thing, I'm not sure if I want to delete ABS or move it or what, but that is a big chunk of ugliness in the bay. So if I do decide to shave the bay, I know Swoops makes a kit, but it's $700. I'm not sure if I want to drop $700 just to delete ABS. Man, that's a pretty penny, but who knows? Stay tuned, guys. Thanks for watching. We will see you later. Alright, so today's the day. We used the hydraulic expander, as you want to call it, frame fixer, whatever. So I already pushed it out a little bit, and I can already tell there's a difference. So the gap for our fender over here used to be like an inch off, but now when I line up the holes, it's just about lining up perfect. We got a little bit of tweaking to do, but it's nothing severe, so we still got about a little bit more to go. So what I'm doing is I'm over stretching and then it shrinks back. It has helped tremendously, so let's get to it. I mean, technically I probably should be heating up that area, but since I don't really know exactly where it bent at, it kind of just swayed over on its own. It's hard to say. So if I just push it back over, it should go back to where it's supposed to be. I mean, I know metal does have like memory in itself, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna push all the way over until this thing starts pushing the fender out. Let me actually put a bolt at the bottom, just for reference. That one, and it's hard to say exactly where this is gonna go. I'm just gonna bring it out. I'm gonna look at the gap on the door and go from there. So let's start expanding. So I can already tell just by looking at it that it has went out some. We still got some ways to go though, so we're almost there though. So this thing is actually pretty neat. Of course, I had to learn how to do it. I grabbed, so we're going right here. Actually, I might bring it in some. And then we're going against this frame rail. Right here, this one's already damaged, folded, so I'm not worried about it. Alright, so this is where I want to wash. And you guys will too. You actually physically see should actually physically see the frame rail go out, which Alright, so that's actually pushed pretty far out. We're gonna release it, see how much it comes on, or it shrinks back in. So we are getting somewhere though, so this time I'm gonna go a little bit more forward on it. Yeah, I probably should be heating this up because it's gonna want to shrink back, but I really feel like this over pushing it. Look at that. So we're actually out now. So let's bring it back in. honestly, I think that's it. Fender bolt's pretty good. We're not really lining up how I want them. I mean, this thing's probably tweaked. I mean, this bracket's pretty flimsy, so honestly, we can like line it up wherever we want. Overall, though, I mean, to me, it looks pretty straight. I don't know about how you guys, but it's definitely straighter than it was. I mean, I might push it out one more time. To be honest, I wish I could ratchet strap in here to where I'm only pushing out this outer area, because I want to say it's probably flexing back here, but it might have been where it bent. I don't know. All in all, though, it does look way better than it did. I might give it one more go. I don't want to bend it out too far, but to me, honestly, I think it's still in a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna go one more round. Granted, we are pushing this side out more, but this side's being cut out anyway, so I'm not too worried about it. Maybe I could push back a little further. If I can get it in there. See if we can push back from the back. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah. Alright. I heard a pop. One more at the front. I swear this tool is definitely an investment. It's 140 bucks at Harbor Freight. I had a 25% off. So it was like 110 bucks. It's 4 ton, and to me it seems like it's paying itself off already. I don't want to keep pushing. Oh, we lost it. To be honest, the real way of doing this is taking this car to a freaking frame shop, but I really don't have the money for all that. Yeah, it's looking way better, but let's keep shrinking back. Oops. Alright, let's see what that looks like. Way better. To be honest, it looks pretty straight. mean, fender bracket lines up pretty well.
This bracket can be moved, twisted, whatever. I don't know. I think where we were supposed to be. So, this gap.
I'm gonna release you guys from the tripod. So if you look, this used to be like an inch gap in between the bracket and the fender, and we're all bolted up where the factory specs, well, factory bolts were in the first place. So just looking frame to body wise, it's looking way straighter. So I think that might have did it, even with the metal being cold. I just over pushed it to where it shrunk right back, and I think I got it. I'm gonna hammer this in a little bit. I think, I don't know, I think that's it. All I know is this bay is killing me. It's covered in grease and dirt, and oh, I hate a dirty engine bay, but we'll get it all cleaned up eventually. So yeah, this kit has definitely paid itself off already. I mean, who's to say I might use it again one day? I don't know. So that's it. We have fixed the driver's side, which is definitely a good feeling. I mean, I really won't know until we start lining stuff up. But yeah, now I gotta fix this little tab right here. I don't know what bent it. I don't know why it's bent, but it is. That crash bar must have really hit it pretty good. So it's supposed to be flat like this side is. If you look, it's flat, and this is not flat. So we're gonna have to hammer that. Otherwise, the bottom's good. It's kind of flared out, but it ain't nothing too severe. So, all right. Hopefully, the stretching we just did helped, and I will say we got a fender lined up. It's not perfect, but for the most part, the bolts line up top, the bolts line up bottom. The only issue is just like what I figured. I think the shock tower is a little tweaked because it's cracked just a hair right here. And I see the brake line is kind of rubbing on the tower. So I think this tower is tweaked. I don't know. Really don't know. But as you see from what I said, from about right here back, seems okay. Fitment wise, it's all fine. And then obviously it droops down. And then from there back, it seems okay, but then it just comes out. So I really want to clean this bay. It's bugging the hell out of me. But yeah, that's all she wrote. I gotta get to work, unfortunately. I'd spend some more time on this thing, but I gotta get ready. So figured I'd film you guys, or film for you guys, of me pulling out the right side, passenger side frame, and man, it is pretty straight now. So we're Gucci. Go get you one of these, guys. Definitely well worth it. Alright, y'all, I'm gonna catch you guys next update.